Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to Feel Free Games and Evolve PR for the game key. We're going to be taking a look at Luma Island Pirates Update. Steam Summer Sale is going on, and its current price is 20% off or $15.99, and that sale ends July 10. For more info, the link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Alright, we're in the game now. We opted to skip the tutorial because we already have an idea of what we're doing. And kind of don't want to bore you with just getting all your tools and whatnot. So we're just going to start at the first quest, which is picking our profession. And I think the Pirates update has included a new one, Shipwright. So we're going to go do that. I don't know if I'm going to read through all these or not. Been doing a lot of games like that where it's been a bunch of reading. Kind of over it right now. But we'll leave it long enough to where if you want to, you can read it. Who knows, maybe in a little while I might step in there. Just depends. I don't know if I have an inner Herbert voice that I can pull off. But here's the Shipwright. So like the normal one, I would probably pick Treasure Hunter because I think you do get like a dog or something in the beginning. But I think we'll stick to Shipwright. I do like that the difficulty is very low. That's a good entry level for people. Where's he at? Open this up while we're here. Oh, he's like a journeyman. Wow. Far off in the corner. Very far off in the corner. Looking for someone to point you toward a souvenir shop? Oh, you live here, don't you? Name's Tobias. Former shipwright, current tourism coordinator, if you want a fancy title. Used to build boats. Now I tell tourists which beach has the most authentic sand, where to find local flavor, that sort of thing. Hugo got me this job after the accident. Best thing about this job is that it pays the bills. Well, someone's actually gone and gotten the shipwright permit. And Herbert told you to come see me so I can show you the ropes. You know, shipbuilding isn't some tourist attraction you can rush through. It's a craft that demands respect and precision. I've been holding on to my construction drawings for years. Basic parts of a ship that every shipwright should master before even thinking about anything more ambitious. I suggest you start with the fundamentals. Ship's wheels, railing, proper deck planks. Need to see if you can handle keel and rudder too. Nothing fancy, just solid craftsmanship. Once you've proven you're not just playing Shipwright for a day, we'll move on to the real challenge. Crafting a proper hull. That's what separates the novices from the dabblers. I hope I'm not a dabbler. Don't expect me to hold your hand to this. Drawings will show you what you need, but the skill is to come from you. Let's see if Herbert's judgment was sound for once. Technically, we picked it. He just gave us, I guess, an option. Alright. Well, now let's go venture on. But first... Oh, we can't break these. That's right. We're not in a farmland. The only thing we can do in this area is open up treasure chests. On our way out, we can go by the blue and white stall and get our blueprint. And we'll get this because it's free. It's your freebie. Now, let's go. We're gonna have to upgrade. So once this do that, we're gonna have to come back over here and upgrade. I don't want to get too far ahead because I'm not sure if this game is one of those where if you do things before they happen, is it gonna register? I feel like video games have difficulty with that sometimes. Okay, so the one we're gonna do is a simple workbench. And we'll plop that there. There you go. It's all good worm food for the fishies. Now, what resources do we need? Oh, perfect. We already had it. Love when a plan comes together. So we need some farm torches. Okay, so we need copper ore. Wonder where we can get those. It's just hanging out right here next to us. What are the odds? Now, if you look to the far left, back over here, see a little skeleton guy wandering around. That is your Pirate Cove. That is probably the majority of your update, but the Shipwright and all his quest line is part of the update as well. And so is this too. We'll look at it while we're here. The mirror. Change your default look if you so choose. We need an ore smelter. Smelter delta. Plop that there. What resources do we need? We have none, so we need charcoal and farmstone. Well, I know where to get farmstone. Can't wait for the quest line when we can upgrade. Again, I don't want to upgrade too soon. I know that you need to upgrade several. So I don't want to jump the gun. We've been caught a couple times in previous games. Not this one particularly, but other ones where we've went off the script and then it came to bite us in the butt. Okay, so we need charcoal. And we can't do any of those here, so we'll probably need this, because we definitely can do wood here. Maybe plop them all down. Do the furnace, the kiln. They're all perfectly lined. So we're gonna need this guy first. Alright, we're gonna need more trees. Wonder where we can find them. Do you have an idea? One of the bad things is I forget. I don't wait too long. So I'll do something and then I forget the resources. So let's do the planks. I think we need, what, 5? 3. Grab that one. Grab that. Basically that's lure, so we can use it to fish. Oh, one more. Alright, we're ready for that. Now, how many charcoal do we need? We need 3 charcoal. And how many of these do we need? 6. So this might take a second. More like maybe 30 seconds. Probably the one thing I want to like wrap my head around is the order, which I mean I could probably change because I have another save and I had my inventory differently. That's 4. And here's the last one. Basically what we're doing is we're just kind of building up that initial primer because we want to upgrade our weapons, especially your whip, your lasso, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're gonna do farm torches. Which one? I'm imagining this one? No. Alright, so now that we got everything down, we can actually do what we need to do. So I think the great thing about this area is we're gonna need spider silk because you have to unlock the cave or the cove, however you want to describe it. So what we'll do, okay, here we go, upgrade. So now we can go upgrade. Perfect timing. Actually, we're probably gonna need more resin. If I remember right, we're gonna need more resin. There's a ghost with the most. We could tackle him, And it's not like he's super difficult. He's actually easier than the skeleton, especially in the beginning. So we might actually go after him. Because we have an underwhelmed whip currently. Shouldn't take many shots to get him. There we go. Even on a high grade whip, it still takes maybe like 2 hits. So I do like the fact that it just takes 3. He's a little easier to handle than the skeleton. Skeletons take several hits to do. Well, that's happening. Let's see how many of these we can do. Just whip it. Whip it real good. Let's get this. It's one of the things I didn't really notice the first time I played this was the resin bushes. I recognized the light, didn't really know what it was for us to do. I was just trying to knock trees down and I was very frustrated. What are the odds of like a piece of resin coming to the tree? Because I played in Shrouded and that's how you got a lot of the resin was from the trees. Oh god, pretty close. So wait till he kind of stops the hit. To get our loot back. There we go, we got him. And the good thing is there's always quality drops too. So that's never a bad thing to go after him, especially if you want to farm him nearby the house. Perfect opportunity. And he'll just get a little easier to tackle when we make our whip a little stronger. That's one of the things I'm gonna try to upgrade. Let's go back to town and see what upgrades we make. So they want us to do the Copper Axe, level 3. Now, is there any more? Yeah, I figured there's more. So we can only do that one because we are missing, I think it's earth that we're missing. See if we get any out of this. I think we get it from trees. I don't think it's the water spear. I think it's the earth. The black one. Whatever the black one is. No, the tree is nature, so that's green. Stone? Could be stone, because it might be a mineral one. Yep, rock spirit. That's what it is. We need to rock it like a hurricane. And I think I will straighten out my inventory. Because the great thing is, like, the inventory is endless here. It's limitless. But the downside, though, is the order is not the same order that I've been playing with, so... I mean, it makes sense, though. To get that spirit, you're using a pickaxe. 100% that makes sense. And we'll have to go to sleep shortly, because it's already 4:30 in-game. We're at 85, so it's gonna be a bit... Go take a nap. Basically take like a 3-hour and 15-minute nap. Alright, rise and shine. Glad it's not raining. Rain is very noisy in this game. There's so much, it's just you're losing the accessibility of the ones nearby home. But you really don't have any issues with it. I love the fact that there's no stamina. Again, I already said the inventory is endless, limitless. And I do appreciate the fact that there is a sorting button. So speaking of sorting, let's do this before it continues messing with me. We're gonna do this, that. And I think I had the hoe next. I think that's what I was using. I'd have to look at Mother Save, but I think that was the order. Should have probably screenshotted it. So how many of the rock stones do we have currently? We have 133 and I think we needed 120. So we're good in that sense. We also want to upgrade the whip because I think the only two that you have to do is the axe and the pickaxe. I don't remember if you have to do the hoe. I think they're fine with the hoe being a little low. Not trying to ram, just happened. That's skilled. Alright, that's done. What's our next thing? Okay, so we're doing a workbench. Perfect. Let's upgrade this. So we need 120 and we need some leather. I think that's what that is down there. And do we have anything that we can sell? We can sell a skull. Sell ribs. We want to keep that pirate's leather. And if you press X, you can sort everything. And I think selling is like one of the higher ones. Perfect. You got a farm ectoplasm. Just got it from the ghost. We'll sell it for 13. Unfortunately, it's not very rich, but we have a lot of it. I think accumulation kind of worked out. But yeah, I realized too that like the selling items come right before the crafting. What she said. Yeah, this first episode pretty much just setting the table for what the next one's gonna be. And that's entering the Pirate Cove. So now we want to do the workbench. I think, did we already build it? Oh, no, we did not. What do we need here? We need 1 copper bar. I think that's glass. Yeah, glass. And some planks. We need 5, right? Oh, we can only do 1. How many do we need? 5. What were we low on? Probably sand. I want to say we were probably out of sand. Yeah. Because I don't remember us getting sand at all. We'll act like a hoe over here. Actually, it's pickaxe. I like the simplicity of this game. It's doing a lot, but it's doing it at a very low-key level. And I'm very much appreciative. Works great on Steam Deck. And it's great because, like, I like to play a lot being an adult, at least in age. I like to pick up and play a lot. So whether it's 15 minutes, half hour, hour, doesn't matter. I like that concept of using a Steam Deck and, I mean, even previously a Nintendo Switch. So I appreciate the fact of, like, that mindset going in. Where, like, this game you could play 15 minutes or an hour, 2 hours, whatever, Steam Deck, even on PC. And then you power down, you don't have any sort of weird area that, you know, like, I don't have to go back to the trailer. I don't have to start the next day or something. I don't have to go, like, access a book to save. It automatically saves. I love that. So if you get interrupted, you can actually just do whatever you're doing and carry on. We need more copper ore, so I'm happy that we actually have torches. Which I usually put in the end. And my reasoning behind that is I can just go for my whip, tap to the left, and I'm already at the torches. So I like that concept very much. I think we do see some shinies here. We'll plop something there. I think these are bronze though, unfortunately. Oh, well, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take any minerals we can get. And that's why we made several of the torches. Again, the first time I did this, it was very difficult because I didn't know how to get the resin. And then oh, we're getting so close. Plop another one down here. See if maybe we'll get lucky and come across. There it is, a copper ore. They're like a little chunkier than the other ones, than the bronze ones. Look almost identical. Okay, so we're at an impasse here. We're gonna have to start breaking these. And the cool thing is, like, the more you break things, the brighter the area gets. So the more exposed you have, the less shadows are in the way. So if you want more of a good visual, just break down some of these extra things. And we're hearing spiders, by the way. So if anybody has arachnophobia, probably want to enable that setting in the game. The downside is, like, right here, I don't really want to put a torch because we're so close. So let's go ahead in the shadows, do one there. I don't like putting them so close to each other. I think it's more of a me thing than anybody else. Now, I don't know if spiders come from hitting other ones, but I do know that if you hit the purples, they will come down a lot sooner. Also don't like making myself like a pigeonhole here. Getting stuck between things. I don't have a lot of access. I like wide open areas. Place I can move around. Don't necessarily get myself stuck. Remember when we were low on like rock spirit? We have a lot now. And while we're here, let's get some charcoal. Never bad at charcoal. I'm sure we'll have a spider presence shortly, because we'll start clinking this purple crystal or whatever it's called. Crystal rock. So did it land? Sounds like it landed. Where are we at here? Flank it a few more times. Downside is I had a visual and don't have it. I imagine he's behind us. Oh god, that's kind of terrifying actually. Oh, got him. A little terrifying, not gonna lie. It's kind of creepy because it's not even so much the phobia. I guess maybe it is. Maybe it's the trigger of the noises. Because you don't see anything and it's the darkness all around you. I don't know if they're the ones knocking the boulders down. You usually kind of see like their silhouette come down with it. And I think their noises just get a little more amplified as they're on the ground. I've had a couple that almost landed on top of me. Quite terrifying. Also don't like the fact that they're like coming from like the pathway that we were in. So it's like what, 6 hits? Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade this as soon as possible. It's a little terrifying. Just the noises they make. Like, they don't even have to be that effective. It's just like the idea. Again, it's probably partial like arachnophobia and just the creepiness nature of it makes you very tense. And sometimes you think it's the bats. I don't think it's the bats at all. We need mushrooms. Should have probably known that, to be honest, because we were like right there and they're everywhere. I know one good spot to get mushrooms. When in doubt, go to the mushroom guy, right? Like literally surrounded by mushrooms. He's on the other hill though. We don't need many of them though. Yeah, I could literally get lost playing this game for hours. Just to be on the safe side, you know. Want to get this to maybe like a level 3. If at all possible. If we can go higher, fantastic. Because the less hits you need to take down the skeleton guys, the better you're going to be. The reality of it. What do we need here? We need copper bar. I think we just need one, right? Just one. But I think our main goal is to enter the pirate cave. And we got a couple spiders, so did we get any silk, by the way? We got some web junk. We did. We got 4 silk, so I think we're already prepared. So I think we need resin and silk to enter the cave. Which is fantastic if that's the case. Okay, so we are set for that. I want us to do ship's wheel. Again, it's very fun. Like, I actually walked into the Shipwright thing. I picked it because it seemed more nautical. Like, the treasure hunter one was kind of cool too. But it seemed like it was more appropriate for what we were trying to do. So we could get more of those wood tokens. From, like, things like this. Treasure loot and whatnot. So we got fragments, we got pegs. It's just a bunch of things. Those things are everywhere. They regenerate. It's fantastic. That might have been the second time we've harvested that particular location. Let's see how effective our whip is now. So it should only be 2 hits. Maybe 3. And we got more of those wood tokens. Tool tokens, actually. Is what they're called. The 2 things that we need are the ghost, the lost spirits, and the tool tokens. You have an opportunity to find them on those little pirate loot. And we're gonna need resin, because resin is a resource that we need to unlock the cave. So we'll get this. It's not the farm bush. Oh, this is a switch. Excuse me. That's a switch. That will trigger a chest. Might as well try to find them. Because that's the beautiful thing about this game is a lot of things that you will need to interact with glow in the dark. So, I mean, at first I thought it was a little resin bush. It is not. Here's one. And it didn't glow as vibrant because it was right next to one of those little switches. And I think another one's like right behind here. The loot. Oh, it's a resin bush, but I think he is next to another one. It's actually under the tree. Found you. It's usually three or four of them. Here's the other one. That one's lit. This one lit? That one's lit. That one's lit. Now you gotta keep an eye on where the treasure dropped. Which we did see in the corner of our eye. What did we get? We got rock spear, we got earth spirits, tool tokens. You know what, let's actually get this deal too, because this is also another treasure thing. We'll touch it. Well, where does it go? Boom. Love it. Give me all your secrets. And we passed treasure chest, by the way. Oh, perfect. Here. Our little pirate stash deal. Whatever they want to call it. And we're on the perfect side of that as well. Got some more lost spirit and tool tokens. I will take those 100%. Thank you very much. Hello, little mouse. Yoink those out of the way. Go here. What is the routine? Red, blue, green. It's red, blue, right? There we go. Now we got more lost spirit. We're at 154. To play it safe, we will try to get a little more. Just in case. Let's pickaxe this. Hopefully this treasure chest will have more lost spirit. And we won't have to continue. I think we have to go behind it though. Yeah, it's not here, so I think we have to go around. And we don't have enough of these yet. But it's good to know that we have already unlocked the area. Point of interest. Go up here, let's go get the treasure chest. Everything is similar to Pokemon, where for whatever reason you can't jump. Hey, two of them now. Got them both. How much loot was that? 293. Beautiful. We definitely needed something like that. Let's go here while we're here. Can we break this? Yep, we can. Hopefully it'll give us enough space to get the treasure chest. $308. We got enough. Now, was there anything else here? Love it. Now we have enough. Oh, we need money though. Let's sell some things. So we're a little more than halfway. Let's sort this so we can see what we can sell. Oh, we passed out. We're back now. It's funny how it does that and then it resets. I do love the fact that, like, physically we don't pass out. There's no, like, we fall and we reset back to home. We're still here. And hopefully we can make, oh, 750. Webbed gems. Love that. Love that a lot. And if we're also pressed for cash, we can also sell this as well. But we don't need to. We got the moolah we needed, and then some. So we got our 4-ski. Now we are ready. Like, literally. This has been, I don't want to say a grind. I've been having a blast. Grind feels like a negative term. We were preparing for war. The war of the skeleton pirates. I don't think I've hit him once. There we go. That's 3. Maybe that's 3. I don't know. I've lost count because a couple of them look like maybe he blocked. But nonetheless, we got more stuff, which is fantastic. I love that they always drop random things. Okay, so we have the resin, 100%, and we got silk. We have at least 4 silk, which is beautiful. Love having more. And boom. It is open. Let's enter. And we enter the Pirate Cove. How ominous. And there's a coin here. Yoink. Don't mind if I do. Alright guys, well, we are finally in the Pirate Cove. Man, it's only been like 40 minutes, but I felt like we've done a lot just to get to this point. We've unlocked a lot of our benches early on. I think there might be still more. I don't remember. I think each profession has different ones. I don't know really what shipwrights have yet. Haven't delved too far. I do know that an obvious one is just this one bench. I don't know if there's more later on. But yeah, in the next episode, we are going to venture around here in the Pirate Cove and see what this whole area is about. It's pretty interesting. So you got that way over there, and you got another one here to the right, actually a little bit behind us. And then you got one straight to the front. So I think these left and right might, I don't know, they might be fast travel to go to other areas on Luma Island, but that's something for the next episode. Thank you to Feel Free Games and Evolve PR for the game key. And this was Luma Island Pirates Update. It is currently $15.99 or 20% off, and that sale ends June 10th. For more info, the link is in the description, and we'll catch you in the next one.